from there, so today we just want also to do a similar exercise where we have a company which floated. Can someone mute, please? So where it floated some authorized capital consists of 20,000 9% preference share. Now I want you to see this. It is
Say, are you there?
Hey, team.
He's muted. I don't think well enough.
You need to stop muting. Yeah, people keep muting.
Oh, please don't mute this laptop because I'm using this one. Mine is dead. I don't know what happened to mine. Okay, thank you. So I was actually saying, yesterday we looked at how shares are issued to the general public, and how are we going to record them in the books of accounts. We said once shares are issued to the public, the subscribers who are referred to as share applicant will apply, and upon application they have to pay a certain amount of money. So if that happens, we are going to debit bank because we are receiving money from share applications or for share applicant, and we are going to credit share applicant account. So you debit bank and credit share applicant. So that one is simple. You simply say number of shares issued times amount per share, or times price per share, or cost per share, something like that. Then when the managers or the management or directors allot some share or approves and allot some shares, we debit bank and we credit share allotment. So when we do, that's the accounting treatment. But you have also to take note of some statements like there was oversubscription of shares, and the management decided not to refund them, but it therefore reserve that amount for allotment. So you have also to consider that, so that you don't double dip, because once you double dip, your accounts won't balance. So after that, what do you do, ladies and gentlemen? You then have to close the share application and allotment. How do you close it? You are going to debit share application and allotment and credit your ordinary share capital. Now, which means this once or previously share applicants are now ordinary shareholders now. That account, when we close share application, share applicant and share allotment, it therefore means that we are now constitute these shareholders to be what? To be ordinary shareholders. So we remain with two accounts. We remain with the ordinary share capital and bank account. So those are the accounts that then translate to, or that are moved to the statement of financial position. So today, I just want to present another problem where we want to see how we are going to treat such a transaction or such events that unfold within this organization. So we have that company which floated an authorized capital consisting of 20,000 9% preference share of 100 puller each. So each puller, each share is 100 puller, but it is payable as follows: 25 per share on application, 25 per share on allotment, then 50 puller per share on first and final call. And we're also being reminded that 300,000 equity ordinary share of 10 puller each are issued and payable, 2 puller 50 on application, 2 puller 50 on allotment, and 5 puller on first and final call. Application were received from the whole of preference and equity shares. All the money due was paid with the exception of the amount due on first and last call of 400,000 ordinary share. So there is unpaid ordinary share there. We are going to see how we are going to do it, but let's just deal with the first part. So the solution. Set slide. So these are our working number one. So on our working number one, we are going to say we have been told that the company has 2 authorized shares. So the first one is preference share. Preference share. So on preference share, we are told that it has issued 20,000 shares. So 20,000 shares were issued, and each share was supposed to be 100,000, 100 puller. Then on ordinary share, we are also told that it issued this. We are told that it issued 300,000 ordinary share of 10 puller each. So here we want to know, so 300,000 times 10 puller each. So we are expecting, this company is expecting this is 200,000, 20,000 times 100,000, 100 puller, 2 million.
Yeah, 2 million.
So we expect 2 million from preference share. We also expect something like 3 million in ordinary share. 3 million in ordinary share. Okay. Now let's go to our journal entry. So we have to do journal ledger accounts. So we are now doing the ledger accounts here. So our ledger, when you are now doing our ledger, ledger 2, 4. Okay. So our ledger here, this is the bank account. So I'll start with the bank here. Bank account. So bank account, we are going to debit this bank account by what we call share application. So this share application, specifically this one, is for preference. Share. So on preference share, how much was it? Hello, Tim? On application, we are still doing a working on preference.
Sir, you're muted.
It's muting.
So we can't hear you.
Kim, I gave you an assignment. I think I said, can you try to do the first part of the application of preference share and the application of ordinary share? So just do it, those ledger accounts for those two accounts, for those two transactions. One, the preference share on application. Two, the preference share on the ordinary share on application. So can you kindly just work out? I will give you something like 5 minutes to do that.
Says the lesson done.
Yes,
Hello.
team.
Hello. Sir.
Mr. Man, I have to work out the question.
Sir said we should do the first part by ourselves.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
What happened?
So, guys, there's no class. Team, there's no class, team.
So we should disperse.
Something.
Pati lira po sa'yo.
Ona angleretsa o dilerile sa angleretsa.
Ako isend ako person lang.
Okay.
Listen, kurara hetsa nako e kana.
Ako ito singa ko pang suka ko na ngino yun.
Anto ko kakata ako na lesson ka na yan.
The lesson is on. We have been
Ah,
given
kita
a-
kira ano,
to the
no
first
sa
part.
bilet sa.
Pati lira po sa'yo. Oh, okay. The first part.
Yeah, I'm going to request someone to give us answer right now because I think we long past the 5 minutes. Where is your Word document?
Oh,
Word.
oh, Word.
Hmm.
Like you want to write.
Yeah, I want to write
Okay.
to use a Word.
Sorry.
But I think Word is going to help me.
This one. In bank. Let's share. It's going to be 500,000.
So
Dua 1, 2, 3. Hoping to make a motion.
okay, so team, thank you so much. I'm sorry for what is happening here. My machine is misbehaving here, so allow me just to do the working together. So we are going to answer this question. So we are required to draft a a journal and ledger entries to record the. So you have to follow instruction. The instruction says draft the journal and then ledger entry. So the first part is the journal. So you don't go straight, you have to go the journal way. So we're going to do the journal. Please, you have to follow instructions, because if they say journal, it should be journal. So you know journals, we did the journals when we're doing our ACC 100. So, okay. Like this. So I'm trying to create a space for journals here. Okay, so this is my debit side. This is my credit side. So the first part, we are told that he floated with an authorized capital consists of 20,000, 9%, 100 puller each payable 25 per share on application. So simply we are going to debit bank. So the debit bank here, 20,000 times 25 times 25 puller. So what is 20,000 times 25 puller, please? 500,000. So here we are going to put our 500,000 here. Then the credit size is also 500,000. So what is this? This is what we call preference share applicant. Oh, sorry. Preference share applicant. Preference share applicant. Okay. Application and allotment. Okay. Then the next, we have been told that so we just want to do away with preference first for consistency. If you want your answers to be fine, let's just finish the preference first. So we've been told now that after that, the on allotment, we also pay 25,000. So I'm going to repeat the same. So bank here, 20,000 shares times 25 all are there. So again, I'll be getting my 500,000 here, 500,000 here. Okay, and what's this? This is now preference share application and allotment. That's where it is going. This is where it is going. Okay. Now after this, we have to close this. So when we are closing, remember what we said. We're going to say preference share preference. Okay, we're going to say pref share application and allotment 500,000. So we are going to transfer this one to what we call preference share capital. Preference share capital. So once we have done this, we are finished. We finish with this account. Then from there, we move on to ordinary share. So ordinary share on application. So this was preference. The first part was preference. Then now we move on to ordinary. We've been told that the company issued 300,000 equity share of 10 puller each, and they are issued is at 2 plus 50 on application, 2 plus 50 on allotment, and 5 puller on first and final call. So this one, first and final call, it's one. This one it's once. So we only have first and final call. We don't have first and second. So in other words, we are going to say we are going to debit our bank because we received the 300,000 times 2 puller 50, which is going to give us how much? 300,000 times 2 puller 50. Team on the online, two plus 50 times 300,000, we get how much?
750,000.
750. Thank you so much. So 750,000. Okay, so 750. So we're going to debit the 750, blank with 750, and we are going to reason why I'm putting this ordinary share application and allotment. I'm trying to differentiate the two. Yesterday we only have one type of share, we only have ordinary share. That's the reason why we use the ordinary share capital. But in this case, we're having two shares. There's preference share capital and there's ordinary share capital. Hello? Hello?
We can't
Yes.
see this.
You wrote the same thing twice. I'm asking if it was on paper, so it's a mistake. You wrote preference share on application and allotment twice.
Where ma? Here.
Under bank.
Under bank here. Well, these are two different. Remember, the allotment. This allotment is the second part. The first part, I remember what I said yesterday. I said this account is called the share application and allotment. So for application, we are going to when subscribers are applying, we create what you call share application and allotment account. So when they're applying, we record in share application and allotment. When now shares are allotted to them, we still have share application and allotment. You understand? Okay, thank you. So in this case, after this, we move on to, we have been told that in the second part, it's also bank. Our bank is receiving 300,000 times 2 plus 50. So again, our 750,000, 750,000, which is going to our ordinary share capital. Okay. Okay. Now after this, can you mute that person? Okay, so after that now we have allotted, so we have to close this one. How do we close? Remember what we said, we are going to debit the ordinary share application and allotment by 750, and we are going to credit our ordinary share capital. So this is our ordinary share, ordinary share capital. Okay. Our ordinary share capital. Okay. So we are done here. But however, we are told that in the final call, we've been told that this one, our bank account is going to receive money. How much is it that we are going to receive? 300,000. But there is a clause there. We didn't receive 300. They say, let me read. They say, all the money due was paid with the exception of amount due on the first and last call of 400 ordinary share. So these 400,000 ordinary share were not paid. So in other words, out of the 300, we are going to subtract the 4,000, so that we left with the remainder. So the remainder is the one that have been fully paid. I want us to understand. Yes, we issued those ones, but out of those ones, the other ones were not paid. So we are going to say bank 300,000 times 300,000 minus 4,000 times 5 point gives us how much? Which means 296,000 times 5 polar. It is going to be how much? 1,480,000 like this. So So 1,4800. Okay. And what is this? This one is again ordinary share. This one here is straight to ordinary share capital. So this is ordinary share capital straight away. Ordinary share capital. Ordinary share, because these are our members now. We are now paying installment. So ordinary share capital 148. But now the question, in accounts, we don't just ignore. I want us to understand this, ladies and gentlemen, on online, please. We don't just ignore, because we are being told that, yes, we're supposed to receive money of the 300,000, but the 4,000 they didn't pay. So what are we going to do? This is what we are going to do. We are going to create what we call a forfeiture account. So we are going to debit forfeiture account and credit what we call forfeiture account. We're going to create what you call forfeiture account. We are forfeiting. In other words, we're expecting to get this times 5. We're expecting to get this, but we didn't, so we forfeit. Forfeiture, so we forfeit. So forfeiture account there. Now 4,000 times 5 gives us how much? 20,000. So in other words, we are going to debit forfeiture account and the credit ordinary share capital. So we credit ordinary share capital. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we are going to do. So having done this,
Yes, sir, your screen is not moving.
are we using the slides?
The screen is not moving.
Okay.
Can you please check your connection?
Madam, where are we? Are you not seeing where it is written forfeiture account?
Now we can see it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so after this now, yes, sir. Okay, now after this, we go to our.
Sir, I wanted to ask you a question.
Okay, you can go ahead, sir.
I honestly didn't understand where we got the 1.4 million.
Okay, tell me, are you here? I want to show you something here. Actually, we issued 300,000. Are you together here?
Yes. Yes.
But 4,000 they didn't pay, because here we are looking at for money. 4,000 they didn't pay, because there is a statement we say all the money due was paid with the exception of the amount due on the first and last call of 4,000. So these 4,000 people they didn't pay for. In other words, 4,000 ordinary shareholders they didn't pay their amounts. You get what I mean? Just like you are expecting 10 members to pay, then 5 members they didn't pay. So if I'm going to ask you, you received from how many? Are you receiving from 10 people or 5 people?
From 6.
Are you sure? If there are 10, then 5 they didn't pay, then you receive from where? From how many?
From 5.
From 5. So exactly this is exactly what happens here. We are saying we're expecting to receive money of the 3,000 shares, but the 4,000 they didn't pay you. So we are going to say 300,000 minus 4,000, then the remainder, which is 296, we multiply it by 5 puller. You get it right here?
I get it.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it. Yes, I got really confused by the brackets because now I was looking at 4,000 times 5 minus 300.
Okay, thank you. So from there, we are now
I get it
going.
now.
Yeah.
I need.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Where are we getting the 5 puller?
From here, madam, here. You see where I highlighted here? Here. There's a 5 puller there. Here. Remember, we are dealing with this. We are here. Did you see where we are getting that 5 puller?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great. It shows that you are with me. That's great news. So I like that. Okay, so let's just go to the last part, which I think is very easy. This one is easy. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we are going to create our bank account there. So our bank account, bank here, bank account. Okay. So on bank, so it's now a question of taking what is on the debt side. So the first one is this one. I'm going just to take this one and paste it in. Hello?
We go back to that slide for future account.
I'm here.
Okay. So we are going to debit the for future account, then we credit the ordinary share capital.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good. So here, so on, guys who are here, I want you to help me. A bank account, what is on the debt side of the bank? Just to give me the accounts which are there.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask about the 50 puller. So it's not used anyway.
50 puller, we didn't use it.
Didn't use it.
Oh, really?
50 puller per share on first and final call.
On preference. Yeah, you are right. 25. Okay, yeah, sorry. We didn't use this one, not the girls. So thank you so much. So thank you. There's an observation here. We're supposed to say 20,000 times 50 pullers. Thank you. Times 50 puller here, not 20. I think we made a mistake. We didn't take 50 puller. We used 50. We didn't use one. We didn't use 50 puller. We used 25. So thank you. So this is supposed to be 1 million. Thank you. I think it's a good observation.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Let me repeat this. So the first part, we've been told that. Let me repeat the first part. I think it's fine because there is some omission there. This is how these shares are splitted. These shares are splitted as follows. So this is first part. This machine is misbehaving, sorry. No, it's misbehaving. It's no longer responding. I don't know what's going on here.
So is there a portion where we close the account?
You said what?
Is there a part where we close the account?
Where we are going to close the account?
Yeah.
Yes, we will be going there.
Okay, we haven't gotten there yet.
I wanted to show you something. Time on this. So are you seeing it like? Yeah, I don't know. The virus is affecting my machine. That's the danger now. So maybe after this lecture, I'm going to find those guys who cleans it. Okay, so what's going on?
We are going for another lesson. I think
Yeah. You know what you are going to do? Okay, fine. Let me just summarize. So this part, I wanted just to clarify where there was a mistake. So the first part, this is application. We are going to multiply it by 20,000 here. Just 20,000 shares. So every part here, up to from 1 to 3, we are going to multiply by 20,000 shares. So 20,000 here by 20,000. So that's the omission was on this 3, where instead of using 50,000, we used 50 puller. But anyway, for the sake of those who are going for a lecture, let me just say I'll repeat this lecture in a more detailed way so that we get to understand. But sorry for the inconvenience caused by network and also my machine, which is I think which has been affected by the virus. So I'm actually sorry, but I also want to thank some students who are here who assisted me with their machines. But nevertheless, I'm going to repeat this in a more detailed form. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Can you stop recording? Okay, sure.